new crafting update in Grow Garden just dropped, and there's a ton of new stuff to craft. Seeds, gear, rewards, but if you're not crafting smart, you'll waste time and materials fast. So today I'm breaking down the top 5 things you need to craft first so you can level up quicker, make more coins, and dominate the new event. Now let's get straight into the video. When you guys see the sugar apple in the shop, do not waste your time and buy it. Alright guys, do not waste your time and buy it. Honestly, this far into the game, I wouldn't even recommend you buying anything in the regular seed shop unless you're using it to pollinate each and every single one of your fruits. If anything, I wouldn't recommend none of these plants to farm. Actually, later on in the video, I'm gonna tell you exactly which plants to farm in this update that can make you billions in no time. Now if we go ahead and enter into the crafting station, as you guys can see, I do have something preoccupied in the shop, and that should just let you know what I'm crafting. Right now I am currently crafting the sun coil plant, and there is a reason for that. Now people don't really know right now in the update because some people didn't take their time reading a couple descriptions, and some people didn't take their time doing their research on which new plant does what, which I'm going to do that for you guys during this video. Now if you don't know, sun coil is the best selling plant right now, but some people may have this mixed up with the candy blossom. Now you guys may be asking me why people would get this mixed up with the candy blossom. Sun coils does sell for, I believe, a couple $100,000 a piece at base price compared to the candy blossom where it sells for $90,000 a piece per base price. Now the difference between candy blossom and sun coil is that sun coil is not a plant that's permanent, meaning it's not like you can just pick up the plant and it will go ahead and grow a new one. The sun coil plant is only a one-time plant, meaning you place it once and you take it once and it won't grow back, so you're gonna need a lot of it. The thing about candy blossom that has the edge is that the tree stays and it keeps on growing more candies as you go on into the game. So technically candy blossom is still the #1 plant in this game. If you're talking about what's the best selling plant right now, if you were to have a whole bunch of mutations, it would be sun coil. But mind you guys, keep this in mind, it's only a one-time place. Now another way to make a lot of money during this update is I would recommend you guys to go ahead and farm the mutation spray shot a little, but when I say farm, only buy it once and use it for a plant that already has a lot of mutations on it. So meaning if it has like disco, rainbow, or not even rainbow, could be gold plus pollinated plus chocolate plus zombify plus anything else after that, go ahead and make sure you buy a shot fruit so you can stack up on those mutations. The only time I'll go ahead and recommend you guys to buy a mutation spray shot is if, like I said, one of your plants have multiple mutations on top of it and you're going ahead and just finishing off the mutations. That's the only time I go ahead and recommend you. If you're just starting this update now, what I would say to the people that's just starting this update and maybe confused on what to start first and what to grind, I would say go ahead and grind the crafted seed pack. And if you guys don't know how to do it, you guys can just go inside over here, not this, over here. The only reason why I'm not able to open this is because it's in the middle of crafting, so I can't open the crafting shop while an item is crafting. Make sure you guys also keep that in mind. So if you guys are crafting something, you want to go ahead and check the crafting shop, you guys can't do it. Sadly, you guys have to wait for the timer to be finished. And if you guys also don't know, I believe every hour or every 30 minutes there is a chance of a weather happening where it's called, like, I forgot what it's called, but it's kind of like a working bee weather where it's also pollinated weather. It's during the pollinated weather, but it's also a working bee weather where your crafting station moves at 10 times the speed, so meaning that your timer rating cooldown will go 10 times as fast, which is also a plus that I actually like that they added about this update. Now something I want to talk about, the new dragon pepper fruit, is that the new dragon pepper fruit is the closest thing in the game to selling like a candy blossom. It's not an exact replica of candy blossom, because candy blossom is always going to be overpowered and it's always going to be hyped because, well, Jandel he glazes the candy blossom. I think we can all agree on that. And the candy blossom, I'm not gonna lie, it needs to be nerfed, especially when the candy blossom update came in like 3, 4, 5 months ago. You know what I mean? So that's something that needs to be nerfed. But dragon pepper is the modern day candy blossom. It doesn't sell as much. If you guys are wondering how much it sells for, it sells for 80,000 at minimum value, which is 10,000 shekels less than candy blossom. Candy blossom sells for 90,000. So guys, if you guys don't have the candy blossom right now, I would advise you guys to go ahead and grind the dragon pepper. Do not miss out on this update, you guys, because right now Janelle is literally releasing a free modern day candy blossom. It's not really free, but it's something that people can get right now, and it's literally easy. Like literally easy to get. So go ahead and try and grind it right now. Wait, isn't it funny that I'm saying it's easy and I myself don't even have it? Let me chill out, you guys. Let me chill out. I myself don't even have the fruit, but yeah, I'm calling it easy. Now, another thing I want to talk about during this crafting update is the new sprinklers. I almost forgot to cover that. Sorry, you guys. It is the new sprinklers. One of the sprinklers is called Tropical Mist Sprinkler, and as you guys can see, it is beneficial to dragon fruit, mango, cacao, and watermelon, you guys. So go ahead if you guys are trying to grind. Like, honestly, I don't know why people would get this sprinkler, because it's kind of like something starter players would get, and honestly I wouldn't even recommend any starter player to get this. Honestly, what I would recommend a starter player to get is the Spice Spicer sprinkler and the Sweet Soaker sprinkler. And you guys may be wondering as to why I would say to get the Sweet Soaker sprinkler. For one reason and one reason only, because it heavily supports the moon melon. Now, if you guys don't know about the moon melon, if you guys haven't watched my previous videos, I always say how the moon melon is literally so broken. Like, it's one of the fruits where people will like almost never stop using, unless like you're rich and you already have like your dragon pepper and a bunch of sunflower seeds. Then people won't be using the moon melon. But honestly, a lot of people still use the moon melon to make billions and to get to their first trillion. A lot of people still do use it because it's easier for you to get it big, and it's really easy to get mutation on the moon melon. Now, the reason why I really like this sprinkler is because it literally stacks with the master sprinkler, advanced sprinkler, godly sprinkler, and the basic sprinkler. You guys, you have an even bigger chance for your moon melon to be so big, and it literally may even cover the whole entire map. I'm gonna be trying to break the world record of the largest moon melon, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that upcoming video that you guys never know when it may drop. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Now, if you're a starter, I would actually recommend you to go ahead and get a Stalk Sprout sprinkler. Why? The only reason why I would say to get that is because of the mushroom. And why I always tell you guys about the mushroom, if you're a star player, it was literally one of the easiest, or I would say the easiest fruit to make your first billion in literally no time. You'll make your first billion with the mushroom fruit in like 1 hour. And the reason why I say 1 hour and not 15 minutes is because the average player don't really have the Robux to go ahead and just click grow faster and just spend it like that. So make sure you guys go ahead and use the sprinkler method, and make sure you guys stack the Stalk Sprout sprinkler on top of the mushroom as you're using the other sprinklers like master, basic, advanced, anything like that, and the godly sprinkler, so you can go ahead and maximize your profits. And now there's other mutation sprays I want to talk about, like the chocolate spray, the pollinated spray, and I believe that's all the sprays that's covered for this update. The reason why I skipped over the flower frosted sprinklers because I don't really like this sprinkler, and the only reason why I'm saying that is because not a lot of plants in this game are flowers, you guys. So I believe the system kind of do have it messed up, because I seen somebody use this sprinkler on like a lily and it didn't even work. So I seen some people use it on a lily seed, a pink lily, a purple dahlia, and none of those work. So I don't know if there's a bug that Jandel has to fix, but I wouldn't, like I said before, I would not recommend using the flower frosted sprinkler. But anyway, guys, I do appreciate you guys for watching. I know this was a short video, but make sure you guys stay tuned for the next video. I love you guys, and